One. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the HIGH-5 podcast, HIGH-5 After Dark. I'm your host, Malcolm from Malcolm&Mary, and today we are joined by my lovely coworkers and colleagues, and we're going to take a look at some beautiful products off the shelves of HIGH-5. Happy February, happy Black History Month, y'all. We're ready to rock and roll. To the joyous occasion, Miss Aaliyah, what are we starting with today on the podcast?
We are smoking Captain Yeti's Midnight Moon cookies. It's a hybrid. The lineage is Moonbow and Sherbet, and it says it's gonna be a dreamy, happy vibe.
Nice.
Hey,
Okay.
Malcolm.
Hello.
Malcolm,
Yes.
shift your camera to your left. Bang. Now it's too far. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, it's like that. I'm in the middle.
Yeah, so you're in the middle. Yeah,
I'm on my charger today. That's why my background's different.
yeah.
I like a
Okay.
dumbass left my iPad uncharged, but that's okay. I don't mind being to the left.
You're
I'm
good.
to the left.
You're looking good now.
Betcha my
Just half cut
Thank
off.
I see. Gotcha. Okay. What's that smelling like, Leah?
It smells like a vegetable, but I'm not sure what vegetable. Maybe like cucumber.
Okay.
And then we've got I don't know, just like weedy smell, not gassy, but just that good weed. And it's not a super like insane fragrance, but I would put it at like a 4.
Okay.
I was just cleaning my bong though, and then we had a little accident, so my hands were not as clean as I hoped they would be. Yeah, it's a really pleasant smell. I don't know. I'm having a really hard time placing it, but
Yeah.
it's a happy smell. Oops.
Totally. Definitely go ahead and grind that up. Of course, as always, definitely
Oh,
more
yeah.
likely to get a little bit more out of it. What is that texture looking like though? Or feeling like?
It's gorgeous. It's got a bit of moisture in there. We like it. We like it. It gives back some, but it does hold the squish a bit.
Okay.
All right. Breaks up really nicely. It doesn't like crumble apart where you're like, oh no, I'm losing my flour. But it's also not like sticking to my hands.
Okay.
So I appreciate that. But there's a little bit of sugar on there. All right, grind.
Oh.
Pop it open. So I would say it went a little like the smell went down a little bit, but I'm getting more like spiciness, I think, and a little woody.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know where I'm at. Boop.
All right. No, that's fair. You smell what you smell. Okay, very fair. And once again, that is which one?
This is the Midnight Moon cookies from Captain Yeti.
Awesome. Okay, fantastic. Okay. Thank you, Leah. And JG, what are we trying today?
Hey, what's going on, my friends?
Doing well.
We are going to try a little Seattle's Private Reserve. This is their Mocha in the joint form.
Nice.
Yep. Pre-roll. So let's pop this open. Not a whole lot of flavor right out the gate. More paper than anything. But rolled really nice. As I've come to learn with these guys, they do a great job. I think they really take pride in what they're doing, I believe.
Right.
Pretty good. The dry pull on it. Little bit of zestiness, like I don't know. I can't put my finger on that zest.
Okay.
Lemon, lime, that kind of citrusy zest.
Okay. Not chocolate at all, though.
I'm not picking up on chocolate.
Okay.
Mint. There's a little mint in there.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see how it smokes though.
Nice. Okay.
But yeah, very nicely done. Very well rolled. I feel like, yeah, no air gap at the bottom. Should burn fairly nicely.
Beautiful. Okay. And that's a Seattle's Private Reserve. What's that strain again?
Mocha.
Mocha. Beautiful.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Let's see.
Okay, hell yeah.
Yep. I'm excited to try this. I've always liked their stuff in the past, so
Yes.
super excited to try something new from them.
And that's the kind of like middle top shelf area, and it's 2 full grams.
2 full grams.
That come in that package. So always a nice little deal there. Okay, thank you, JG.
I feel like that is probably one of the best bangs for the buck on that side of the joints. Like,
yeah, it is. It's a lot of weed. That's 2 grams.
It's a lot of weed.
It's a lot of weed, especially at a top shelf farm. Yeah,
Right.
Sure.
Definitely nice. Okay, thank you, JG.
Yeah.
KBC, what are we trying tonight in the podcast?
So today I'm doing the Sky High Mintmosa.
Nice.
This is reading as a sativa on our shelves. And get the package open. They're very childish packages.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. A lot of that like orange, just straight orange coming through.
Interesting.
And as you kind of get in there, you can kind of smell something spicy, probably the mint that they're trying to put in.
Okay.
The whole gram in my hand right now, super dense, really not giving much of a give, very sticky. Oh, well, but yeah, super sticky. I'm just gonna do like, I don't know, probably half of this gram.
Okay.
Kind of just do a little yeah. Out of that. Yeah.
Okay.
See how that breaks up.
Yeah, and let's see how that breaks up, because if that's 1 little nug for a gram, we hope
Right.
it breaks
I
up
hope that it's
bigger.
fluff. Yeah.
Exactly.
It breaks up fluffy. Okay.
And what glass were we thinking about smoking it out of today?
I'm gonna do this out of Miss Auntie again. Miss Auntie
Yes.
Dote. Yes, Rihanna
Okay.
coming out with a new album.
Yeah.
So it didn't break up into a ton, probably enough for a bowl. We'll see.
Okay.
And with it broken up, you get a lot more like you get like mint and orange. You get like a sage almost, like an herby, like nice and like robust floral.
Yes.
But yeah, and it is gonna become just a bowl with how much I ground up, which is fine. Hopefully the yield for the flower is less than its potency.
Exactly.
Yeah, just a little yay.
Beautiful, yes. And like you said, hopefully that is the case, and it is potent enough, because it's possible. You know, I can't tell you how many things I take 2 hits, 3 hits out of it, and I'm like, I could be done. Very good. Okay, thank you, KBZ. We'll see what that's talking about from Sky High. And I am going to be trying Freddie's Fuego. This little guy is their animal gas, and this is in the pre-roll category. This is 2.5 grams from Freddie's Fuego. Love to see that that's not always the case for Freddie's Fuego. I almost skipped on this because I thought it was just a 1 gram. I'm more happy of doing, 2 instead of just 1 for this occasion. And I'll tell you why in particular, for this reason. Let's say I try this at midnight and I say, wow, this was decent, but it's a little bit too much for this time of the night. Now I have another option to try again in a better part of the day, which is something I love with 2 packs of pre-rolls. It's kind of like a fool me once kind of thing. And then we get right back to it the next time and execute it better the next time.
Mm-hmm.
So we love that. Now we're going to go ahead and pop this bad boy open. This is towards the top shelf of the pre-roll, uninfused, but still nothing too crazy. They do use pesticides. Let's go ahead and pop this open. And also, this has got a cork, and it's got a little plastic film over it. Literally did nothing. It literally did nothing to stop me from getting in here. Didn't have to peel it. Didn't have to do anything. But right away, it's giving me lime. It's like a nice sweet lime. A nice sweet lime, maybe the tiniest bit of skunk. And that's about it. Sweet lime and skunk. Not really any berry, not really any diesel, you know what I'm saying? Okay, come out. Wow. And the flavor profile is fairly neutral for the most part. One thing I will say, these are tiny. These are very tiny joints, you know what I'm saying? And when I went to go choose the next pre-roll for the podcast, I was kind of in between this and the Dog Star, what was it? Strawberry something. And I chose this one, but I went through probably like 8 of these to see if they were all this small. I was like, wow, the flour they're using must be, a little dense, which is fine, but also, just like KBZ was just noting to, if it gets me there, it gets me there, and I don't care. If I gotta smoke 2 and 3 of these just because they burn, and also it could be this small if the moisture content is right and it burns. That's just a deluge, prime example. You can have a very full session with smaller joints for sure. You know what I'm saying? It's just got to be the right quality. You know what I'm saying? Don't put no trim and shake in here and then be trying to have it be this, smaller than my pinky. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to see that. But we're going to go ahead and try this. Let's give this a dry pull one more time. I guess I'm getting 20% gas. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm getting like a little bit of the lime also coming through. Am I going to shimmy this down a little bit? No, I'm really not. I'm just going to cut this. I think it's short enough as it is. It feels fairly tight. As you can see, not really any wrinkles or creases going throughout the joint. We love that. We give this a little snippy, jaji bavi. And yeah, we're going to get straight into it, man. I love the fact that they use the cork up, and there it goes. It's completely off the table now. And yeah, we're going to reseal this after we are done. Actually, and now as I'm talking, the gasiness is kind of still left in my mouth, which is nice. A nice little testament to the actual name, animal gas. But this is a strain I've tried before. From what company? Cannot remember. I have no clue. So I'm excited to go ahead and run this time around. They are using raw papers, which we love. Literally my favorite papers in the entire world. It's funny. I did that dry pull. And now with every word, my breath is getting oniony and more gassy and more diesely. Really have a wicked leftover film of like onion and gas in my mouth towards the back of my mouth, kind of coating my mouth. Really unique. But yeah, let's go ahead and let this up. Like I said, hopefully this kind of puts me in the, mood to, unwind and relax and, get a chance to enjoy the rest of my night. We had a beautiful shift today, cranked it out. It did absolutely phenomenal today. Beautiful, beautiful shift. Big shout out to the entire HIGH-5 and the entire HIGH-5 supply. Also, big shout out to everybody hitting that gym, getting it in, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of New Year's resolutions out there. A lot of people going to the gym I've never seen before in this past month. And there's a lot of people sticking to it. So more power to you. More power to you. I must let everyone know. There is nothing more beautiful than a person in the gym that literally has only to improve, like literally. And I love seeing people flex in the mirror, like in the gym, and you can tell that they're
just feeling their oats.
Yes, they're not only are they feeling themselves, because you could go to the gym every day for the last 20 years, look great, and be in the mirror flexing, and it's like,
right.
Okay. But for the people that are like new to the gym and they're like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Even if they can't really see it yet, I love it. It literally lights a fire under my ass the size of Mount Kilimanjaro. But nevertheless, big shout out to everybody getting in the gym. Big shout out to everybody sticking to it. And now, if you have not heard of the exercise, oblique V-ups, I've been practicing these. They've been kicking my ass. They're incredibly difficult to work on your obliques and the side. You literally lay on the side of your glute, one elbow to the floor, one hand to your head like this, and you literally V crunch up this elbow, your opposite elbow to your opposite knee. Nevertheless, look up oblique V up. I do have a bunch of trips coming up. We are going to be on the beach. Well, we thoroughly enjoy ourselves. However, I was looking in the mirror the other day and I said, well, Malcolm, what's the one thing you really think like you want to improve, like in your body? You know what I'm saying? Really, it's everything, because never satisfied. But my obliques, I feel like I skip them. Some people skip leg day. There's so many muscles in your body, to be honest. Like, for instance, when's the last time I worked on my forearms? Like once a month. Literally never work. I skip my forearms all the time. And that's something that gets showed all the time. But nevertheless, yeah, my obliques are something I'll work out my abs, but won't necessarily work out my obliques and my lower back. Also, the machine where you hold the plate and you like do mummy crunches forward and then raise yourself back up, that like cracks my back. And it's because my lower back is weak, where it should be strong, because you need your lower back for so many things. Well, we do love that. But nevertheless, I'm going to stop rambling and smoke some weed, and hopefully this weed will help me nullify my rambles. I can't believe how gassy my mouth is right now without even have light. Anyways, Miss Leah, how are we feeling so far over that so far?
We cannot hear you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wait, her mouth is moving though.
It's
She was
magic.
visiting us.
I had to change bowl pieces. We had an accident today. So,
Okay.
rip patina, long
How did we
live.
have our accident?
I was cleaning it and then my fingers slipped and the bolt piece fell and it's broken in 2 perfect pieces. So I have a cute little like piranha plant that I will figure out something to do with. Oh my God, I'm gonna put a crystal in it. Look at what I
Yes.
have my crystals in right now. It's the cutest. It's a little sundae dish.
That's
Little
amazing.
sundae.
Oh, I love that. What ice cream is blue? Blue raspberry. There you go.
Raspberry, and I would say like a bubble gum or a cotton candy.
Mhm.
This one looks better because it actually looks like
A little ice cream. That's so cute.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I've had 3 really little snapper bowls. These are definitely like this is a really small bowl compared to the piranha plant. And I literally left and smelled like every alcohol on my bar cart because on my last exhale, or I guess my second to last exhale, I got this very like sipping alcohol taste in my nose specifically. And I was like, holy shit, I need to figure out what it is. I think it is a light bourbon
Ooh.
Okay.
flavor.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a very, like clean, but like clean but heavy, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's like Maker's Mark bourbon because I smelled that, but it's not like a white whiskey either. I think it's somewhere in the middle, something that maybe perhaps Aaliyah would like. Ooh, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Okay.
Yes,
But yeah,
Malcolm.
so this crumbled up super sandy, like to the point where it almost feels like moon sand that you play with as a kid. I don't know
Okay.
how else to describe it. So if you like that, it's great. If you don't, it's awful. It got a little stuck in my grinder, but not too bad. It really crept into like my forehead, and it's like sitting like at the bottom, like right down the center of my rib cage, and then like down like not the bottom of my rib cage, but like around like almost my like second to last ribs. It's weird.
Okay.
But yeah, I feel good. I feel I've been yawning, but right now that I'm talking, I feel awake. I've definitely like been in my own head. Um, and yeah, I was just really, really focused on figuring out what that flavor I was getting was. So yeah, a little bit. Yeah, that was the best I could do.
Okay.
And it clogged my nose a little bit. It's not bad anymore, but it's definitely, you know how sometimes you smoke a weed and it's like, damn, that like almost cleared up my sinuses.
Yeah.
Right.
This did not do that.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
have a stuffed nose, but it definitely on that first hit, I
Little
I
congestion.
felt it in my nose. Yeah. But
Okay.
it does go away. But yeah, I would say it's definitely a creeper. Um, it tastes good. It's not like I didn't get a lot of sweetness off of it, but it's not harsh. It's not bitter, you know? And yeah, it's definitely like in my head, kind of just like forehead and around. Yeah.
Okay. What would you say first 3 words to describe the high? Go.
Um, oh, I'm so sorry. I would say it is heavy. I would say it is, um, I think dreamy was a good description of it because I'm just kind of like, well, I say it's heavy, but I'm also floating around in my head, so like floaty or dreamy, um, and chill.
Excellent. Okay. Okay, very good. Okay, thank you, Leah. I'm gonna check back in to see if any of those desired effects change. Um, and then JG, how are we feeling so far?
Relaxed. All right, check it out. I got notes.
Let's do it.
Whoa!
I've been doing this. This is fun.
Also, I want you to know before you start,
Yeah.
I laid down the other day. I was literally laying down in my bed. I can't remember if it was before I went to sleep or before I woke up, like I actually got out of bed. But I said, wow. What is happening is I feel as though there are people around me, as in coworkers and colleagues in my industry, that are as passionate about desired effects for their own individual knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm so used to being like, I feel like a nerd. I feel like a lot of people like just smoke weed to smoke weed and don't really care, which is great.
Which
love
they
that.
do.
Which is
do.
And that is okay.
Yep.
But also it's nice to know I'm not alone. Like when Leah came to me and was like, oh, I do it on an online digital. Yeah. I was like, and even though like I was like, I'm gonna keep doing it my way. Like deep down in my heart, I was like, because that's great. And I was like, and I love that for you. And I love that you are literally like, no, I'm not gonna play a guessing game. I'm gonna know how weed affects me. I'm gonna understand that this is not just some, stone or recreational kind of thing. Because my thing is, even when it's recreational, it's still not recreational.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm using it for certain purposes, that's not really recreational. You know what I'm saying?
No.
That's why they are desired effects. So anyways, I say all that to say that I genuinely love to see it. So much so that in my bed, I'm still thinking about it. It was literally that great. I was like, wow, I feel honored to be in an environment that this is the case. Because it's like I said. Anyways, continue, JG.
All right. So Seattle Private Reserve, the Mocha, did not disappoint me. It's good. Took about 5 minutes for the effects to hit. About 3/4 of the way through the joint. I probably could have put it out at that point, but I smoked it down to about half a gram left. Yeah, this one's fun. It's a nice, like, relaxing, but I feel like a functional. Now that I'm started talking, I realize it's a chatty for me. But again, me being opposite, usually this is the way indicas affect me. So it hit me. First thing I noticed was a tingly face. I sneezed after my first hit, which isn't very common. Tingly face. And this is, I wrote this down literally 3 seconds before you said the word elbows and your elbows to knees thing.
Yes.
I feel my elbows. Like I could just feel my elbows pulsing, and I don't know why. I felt like while everybody was talking, I was distracted, like on my notes. So I wasn't really not listening. So I felt very focused, maybe on doing something in front of me.
Yes. Would you say that means that this isn't the best for multitasking?
Probably not.
Okay,
Yeah.
Great for focus, but just not the
Yeah.
best for multitasking.
Not for multitasking kind of focus. No, different kind of focus.
Okay.
And then I also noticed as I sat and listened to Leah, my ears were pulsing, like it's sensitive to noise. Like I could feel it right here on the
Leah's
side of my
voice
head.
does that to everybody.
No.
It
It's her
does.
magisterial.
It was when you
It's her
talked too. So
magisterial delivery.
it was a good. It was a good thing. I really
Yes,
I
you were
liked it.
seduced. Yes.
But yeah, this I don't feel too stoned. You know, that's I call it be like a moderate to high stoned for me, which for most is probably going to be high, or your
Right.
average person.
Did you finish the whole joint?
No, I got about just under half a gram left of it
Beautiful.
here. Yeah.
Do you think you're going to be able to finish that?
Yeah,
tonight?
I'll spark it back up.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I feel now, like I said, now that I'm engaged and started talking, I feel very energized, like uplifted. At first I thought this was relaxing as I was just sitting here jotting notes, which it is. It's relaxing, but for me, I've got a little tingle going on. And then, I wanted to go back to the flavor on this.
Yes.
Very herbal and grassy. Like the Mocha thing isn't so much if it's supposed to be a flavor marker, I don't understand that. I don't get that. I don't have no chocolate, no coffee.
It could be just a genetics, kind of thing.
Exactly. I tried to look up the strain to see if there was anything, but I didn't see anything. So I'd be curious to know if it's just a strain cross that they named. But yeah, that's yeah. I really enjoyed this, so like I always do with these guys.
Beautiful. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, okay. Well, JG, we're gonna jump to KBZ because big shout out to Kirsty Curse. Just jumped in here. But but thank you, JG. And then KBZ. How are we feeling so far?
So I have the Mintmosa from Sky High.
Also loving the cat. Remind me his name.
Russell Wilson, like the star football player. Yeah,
it's Russell. His face is so unbothered, and his tail is great. Okay, continue.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
So the Mimosa, I was going to bucket for so long. Not for so long. It took me 15 minutes to kind of feel the full effects and be satisfied. Okay. But this is definitely one of those highs that it kind of just slowly like amps up. I'm like pretty low energy right now. But that doesn't like contribute to my low energy. It's a slow amp up. It's something that you can kind of just like expect and know where your high is gonna go. Right. I enjoy it. I've taken 2 good hits off of it, and that was a whole bowl, so like 1/3 of a gram total so far. And after letting myself sit and like kind of just like talking myself down from taking more hits, I'm at a pretty satisfied level. Like my high is satiated. Mm-hmm. I feel like a lot of those scents did come through in the flavor of the smoke. It wasn't harsh at all. It was a pretty clear, like clean smoke with a lot of flavor. What else? Yeah, that's it. I'm satisfied. I would definitely roll this as well. I would pick it apart though. I wouldn't hand grind it because it just burned too fast. This is definitely more of like a blunt weed where I can chunky grind it and then, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, bomb. Okay. Love that. This is I was very interested just to hear about that. Like I said, it looked great,
Mhm.
especially with your past with Sky High.
Yeah.
We
were just talking about that,
Yeah, literally. So, okay. Okay. Well, and then I'll have another question for you at the end as well.
Yeah.
And before we even get a chance to introduce Miss Kirsty, because you thought you were safe, Leah, favorite peanut butter dish? Go. 5, 4, 3,
Massaman
2,
curry.
3. That's a great answer.
That was great. That's a good
That's
one.
a great
So
answer.
good.
You did great. You literally did great. Okay, very good.
That's a really good question.
JG, favorite cilantro dish? Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Go. Go.
Tacos.
Go. Good choice.
Cilantro on my tacos.
Yeah. Very, very good choice. It is necessary. It is great. I'll even take cilantro stems in my taco, or on top of my taco.
That's fine.
Okay, ready? Genuine consensus. Do we put what is the last condiment that goes on a taco?
Lime.
Is it lime? Is it cilantro? Is it salsa? In that order, from bottom of the taco to the top, what is the last thing that is supposed to go on the top? Is it hot sauce? Is it
The lime.
cheese?
Lime.
The lime.
It's
Lime?
it's the salsa, then the lime. The lime is last.
The lime.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank
lime
you.
is
I
last.
just wanted to make sure I wasn't crazy.
Cilantro.
If
No,
you
lime
do
is
not
last.
put the lime last, it tastes different.
Yeah.
It tastes very different. The lime literally needs to hit your tongue when it is on the top, even though it kind of
First.
gets folded in, but it needs to be the first, literally.
First.
Oh, yes,
It distributes better when it's the last thing that goes on
Yes.
there.
exactly. I'm so happy because I like every time I have tacos, like I think about that. I'm like, oop, time to put I get so excited to put the lime on. I'm like, Malcolm, wait, no. Like you didn't even put the tapatio on yet. You didn't even put the Cholula on yet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the queso fresco is not on it. Like you got to make sure all of these things are on it. You know what I'm saying?
had recently found out that my friend has never used a lime on their taco.
Excuse me. No.
I changed that the exact same day. I changed that the exact same day.
You
Is
are a
it-
really good friend, and they
Of
are very
course.
lucky.
Of
And I hope
course.
they know
We-
that.
We went to a taco place that I will not disclose because I love it way too much.
And it's okay.
I
I'm
already
kidding.
know. I bet you I know.
Yes.
Kirsten.
But
Okay.
so
Vancouver's
I
best kept secret.
well so I took them and it blew their mind. They've had birria so many times, but they've never had it with a fresh
How do you have
lime. And I
birria without
asked them, I was like, can you slice a whole lime for us and I will pay for it? And they were like,
Served
yeah,
with lime.
it is. Anyway,
Lime. What?
Caleb said, and I
never.
changed it that day.
Yeah.
Granted. Granted. Okay, very fair. Thank you, everyone.
I would have just
and then
let
ready,
friendship die.
KBZ, ready? Here we
Yes.
go. Favorite, well,
Huh?
favorite Greek dish? Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Falafel with
Go.
tzatziki.
Go. Great choice. Great choice. I actually really like falafels.
Falafel's
I really
great. You
do.
can put falafel on anything. You can cut it up and put it on a sandwich. You can
Yeah.
eat it plain. You
Yeah,
can eat
you
it
could-
in a pita with
Oh.
other fresh veggies.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Do love it. Do definitely love it.
Yeah.
I'm in the mood for falafel now. That's interesting. I will say I do get tired of the flavor very quickly. I have
Yeah.
like 2 and then I'm like, I'm done. And there'll be
I
like
share
10.
an order with someone
Yeah.
else,
Yeah.
but it is my favorite.
Well, again, there you and I love that for you. Love that. Okay, thank you, KBZ. And then Kirsty, even before you get a chance to introduce anything, favorite coconut dish? Go. 5, 4, 3,
Coconut curry.
2. That is the best.
Wow.
It's like honestly
Oh my gosh.
almost like the only coconut dish.
Yes, I hate
That's-
coconut.
That's
I'm
I
not a
don't
big
like
coconut
coconut,
person.
but I like
Yeah.
coconut curry.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah. The
not a lot of things it's good in. That's one of them.
yeah, or like even like tom kha soup with like coconut milk. You know what I'm saying? That kind of vibe might do.
It's good.
It's okay. It's okay. See, I don't even give it that
It's not-
because the coconut,
Yeah.
coconut's too
Yeah, I wouldn't
sweet
order it.
and exactly. I'd try it, but I wouldn't order it. That's
Yeah, I have it.
it's
Someone made it.
coconut has a very distinct lotion. You know, people say like cilantro tastes like lotion or
Yeah,
soap. I
coconut
think
does.
that coconut does that for me. And I'm like,
So I also want to tell those coconut lovers out there that there's this, and most Asian markets, you can go to the cold drink cooler where all of the aloe drinks and all of the ramune are and all of the king. It's literally in my favorite store, Sora on 4th Plane. It's right above the king car. So I would grab a king car and then a toasted coconut drink. And it's a tall boy. It's the size of an Arizona. And it's toasted coconut. And you pour that over a cake. You pour that over a cake and let it kind of just seep in. And it's the best.
oh,
Yes, it's
okay.
amazing.
Okay. That's okay. Well, and I cannot knock it until I try it. I do like sweet, so I won't back away from anything. I was about to be so weak. I thought you were gonna say this is it, and you grabbed that big ass bong, and I was like, what kind of
No, it's
coconut
this.
concoction? I was like, what kind of
No.
store did you buy that at?
But no, a lot of people drink it. My friends used to drink it in high school. I can't. It's a lot of sugar, but
Well,
teach
great.
their own.
Okay, and exactly. Okay, very fair. But enough of my rambling. Kirsten, what are we trying tonight on the podcast?
Shit. I got the Hippie soap from Seattle's private.
Nice.
The other one I like. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I never tried it before, so that's exciting. Man, I was paying attention to y'all. I wasn't even paying attention to this joint the whole fucking time and smoking.
And that says a lot.
Like
That's
it's,
a
I mean,
testament to the
don't get
high.
me wrong. It's like burned super great, but I'm already halfway through and the weed's already pretty resonated. Like I didn't pay attention to like what it could, I know I tried to smell it, but it's a pre-roll and they also put theirs in a box, which I do like it because that's eco-friendly, but you do lose some of the smell that way. So whatever,
Yes.
pluses and
Yes.
minuses. I didn't have to shimmy it at all and it's burning good, which is honestly probably good because it was like they trim their tops, like it's completely weed all the way to the top. If I'll just pull the other one out and show you because I feel like I'm stupid. I feel like I'm high.
They're good.
Like this. So
Right.
like sometimes the
Yeah,
tops,
like
like
JG's,
you
yeah.
can grab it and it's paper and you can shake it down. These ones are not. It's weed all the way to the top, but it is rolled really well. I didn't have to re-roll this one at all, so that's cool. Whatever.
Okay. How far smoothness wise, what would you say scale of 1 through 10? 10 being the smoothest.
Honestly, I'd say it's probably a 10.
Wow.
It's super fucking smooth. And yeah, it's like it's burning beautifully. It hasn't made me like cough or irritated or anything. I was hitting my like little vape on the way home from work, so like my throat was like a little bit sore from that, but not from this.
Okay, very fair. Kirsten, what's your favorite color? Go. 5, 4,
Green.
3. And Leah, what's your favorite color? Go. 5, 4,
Yellow.
3, 2. Caleb, what's your favorite color? Go. 5,
Mustard yellow.
4, 3. Very good. Jason, what's your favorite hot dog topping? Go. 5, 4, 3,
Ooh,
2.
there's too
1.
many.
Go.
Sauerkraut.
Go.
Sauerkraut.
Okay, sauerkraut. Very good. Very good. Love that. Mine is ketchup. It's true, but you have to
I don't
burn
eat
my hot
anything
dog.
on my hot dog.
I need
It depends on the hot dog.
Yeah.
No, the topping.
True.
Well, because like
yeah.
if I have a Costco dog, I don't want any toppings on it. I literally would just eat it plain, bun
Eat it
and
plain.
dog. That's it. But
Big
if it's
shot.
like
They're good
different
that
kind
way.
of hot dog, ketchup.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
like all beef hot dogs too,
Yeah.
which does
Yes.
make a difference. As it is the only hot dog I eat.
But you do taste it the whole
Oh
rest
yeah.
of the day. And you burp it up so hard.
Caleb
You
has
do.
me
You
weak.
just do.
Okay.
Costco dog. You just have to know that you're set. You're like committing to that for the whole day.
True. Also, big shout out to Costco. JG, what was that magic piece of whatever you gave me?
Oh yeah, that was
Oh, I
yummy.
don't know. They're like a croissant style pastry with ham and cheese on top in the middle. They're
Yes.
rad.
Let me try
And
too.
they're fairly sweet. It's like a croque madame is what it reminds me of, like that kind
Yeah.
of breakfast sandwich. And
Yeah.
when
They're
you
good
gave it to me,
anytime.
yeah,
What's
when
that?
you gave it to me, it was
Yeah.
cold. If I had that hot, oh, that would have been
Yeah,
crazy. No,
The middle
It'd
was a
been too
little
much.
cold. I wasn't sure
Yeah.
how long to heat it up. So
No,
I
no,
heated
no,
it
no.
up for 30 seconds, but I knew the middle was still cold.
Literally, it was still a 9 out of 10. It was
Oh,
very,
yeah.
very good.
No,
And
you
I'm
could
not
eat
even,
them.
I need to see the label to see what cheese they use. Like, what is that exactly? You know what I'm saying? Look,
One
he's
sec,
getting
I'll
up.
be right back.
He's getting up. Okay. Well, while JG does that, it seems as though we're gonna jump into the scale of 1 through 10. Would you buy that again? And reminding people what it was. I will start us off. This is the animal gas from Freddie's Fuego. Oh, completely wrong side from Freddie's Fuego. This is the non-infused 2-pack. I was able to actually write. I was able to write. I was able to stay engaged, and I'm going in order. I'm not really skipping anything. A lot of the times I write these and I'm jumping back and forth, depending on the strain, or like sometimes I'm like super meticulous and I like try to fill as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the overall goal. Like sometimes the potencies and the focus are different, but I said, I feel like it's best to let each hit sink in 2 to 3 minutes. Unfortunately, this burned super fast and it was very small. That was the one thing I was concerned about. I said, hopefully it's packed with really, really great flour that has a really nice moisture content so that even though it's short, like they lose, it'll keep a burn for a while. No, this shit was like, it was like steamrolling. And I was like, I got to hit it because it's just going out if I don't hit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but with that being said, impeccable smoking experience. Oh, it was great. Flavor, I said the flavors, I said, in Guy Fieri boys, flavors out of bounds, literally perfect burn, great small and milky hits. Like all I had to do was kiss it, and then it was nice and milky. Little French inhales, those are my favorites. Just pops out just a little bit, and then you daga BB, then you bring it right back in. Very, very good though. I said it was a great smoke experience so far. The flavor literally is gas, vanilla, and lemonade ice cream. Specifically lemonade ice cream, and that comes last. You know, like, and it's ice cream because there's dairy. Like there's some sort of dairy. It's not just like a Luigi's ice, Italian ice scrape at the bottom lemon flavor. Like that's too syrup lemony. This is ice cream behind the vanilla and the diesel gassy kind of nuances that come. Really unique, maybe like nutmeg, you know what I'm saying, kind of presenting itself a little bit. Am I gonna finish one of these half grams from this? This was the very first time I looked up at the screen just now. Very passionate high, just a very invigorating high. Very, very good. Very, very, I mean, yeah, I'm prone to ramble, but guess what else? What else is new? Also, like I said, this is one of 2 joints. Am I gonna finish this tonight? 100%. 100%. You know what I'm saying? I have a later day starting tomorrow than usual. So I know I have the ability to stay up and maybe enjoy something. I'm praying that there was a game that happened today. Big shout out to CFC. I'm praying the UEFA Champions League is back. Big shout out to all the teams out there that are competing and all the professionals worldwide. Big shout out to everybody playing the sport worldwide. Injuries just left and right, contracts being fugazi and shady, fans threatening people. Big shout out to all professionals playing the sport right now. I swear to God, I'd do it if I could. Nevertheless, it seems as though I'm going to have to give this out of a 10 for the price that it is. It comes down to this. Do I like the way I feel? Do I like my abilities? Do I feel capable? And do I feel like I can use this in my everyday life? Malcolm King, what is your everyday life? You get the chance to smoke at night. Okay. You know, in your everyday life, you're, like I said, tomorrow, I don't necessarily have to get up early, but typically I have to get up early and go to work. It's like, do you think that this is something that is, because like I said, I like the high so much. Okay, I'm rambling. I'll give this a 9. I won't give this a 10 just because it doesn't fit my lifestyle. And I know for a fact I wouldn't grab this. I wouldn't even try this again. You know what I'm saying? Just because it doesn't fit my lifestyle. God forbid I go out, then I enjoy this. This is great for going out, 100%. You know what I'm saying? If I'm drunk at a bar, oh, I'd love this. I don't think the people around me would love this. But yeah, oh my God, it would be great. This is like as an Aries, like I feel like like say like an Aries is like a fire sign. I feel like I have a flamethrower, and it's like just of my flame that I'm able to like just. It's great. This is great. Also, I have to stop doing this. I keep meeting people, and I'm just like, "When's your birthday?" Like hoping that as soon as they're firing,
No,
like,
it's so fun.
I'm literally like,
It
"When's your
is.
birthday?" And they're like, "I'm a Leo," and I'm like, "Damn it!" And they're always a Leo. Every time I meet a Leo,
I'm
I
so
swear
sorry.
to God, they're an
Okay.
Aries. And they're like, I'm a fucking Leo. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Or they tell me they're so sorry. And then I'm just like, well, I will meet an Aries. I
You
will meet
will.
another Aries out there. I will.
Yeah.
Okay, very fair. And this is very slowly potency. I'm going to give this like a 9 out of 10, definitely. Like I said, but honestly, I feel like start to finish, this is maybe what, 18 hits? Come on, that's not enough. And because the flavor was so bomb, I was so excited to have a great flavor like that, and then there's only 18 hits in the experience. Come on now. Come on now. I think the Prohibition Roaches have more than 18 hits in them. Straight up. Straight up. Straight up. And I feel like somebody can like put money
Ew.
down. Anyway, no, granted, of course we don't smoke. No.
Ew.
Come on. Billy actually loves them. Billy does love
Well, Billy can have all of them.
them.
So generous of you.
But nevertheless, yes. Next. Who is next? Who went? Nobody went. I went first. Okay, JG, you're gonna have you go next. But what's that name?
Check it out. I don't know. They just call them ham and cheese pastries, but
Ah,
they're friggin' awesome. And they
that
have
looks,
mozzarella and provolone in them.
that looks like it's
Ooh.
popping.
It
They
needs to be
Pop
warm.
it.
and look so
Mozzarella.
good.
It needs to be warm, JG.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. You could eat them cold, but
Yes.
they're way better warmed up.
Of
usually
course.
Hand it right now.
Oh my- Right, literally. We don't have
So good.
smell-o-vision. We got to get taste-o-vision.
Oh my
Oh
gosh,
my
imagine smell-o-vision in
God.
this podcast.
Oh,
That
it'd
would be
perfect.
amazing.
Period.
Costco, $9.
Wow.
$9 for smell-o-vision. Let's go.
Hell yeah, hell
You're
yeah.
right. Costco does have it. They probably do have it.
Uh,
That's so funny. Oh,
But
my
yes,
That's right there.
they're quite delicious. They don't have them all the time because they come out of their bakery. So when they have them,
Run to
I get them all
Costco.
the time when they have them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's different. I love that. Okay. Now product wise, what did we try tonight?
So we had the Mocha from Seattle, Private
Wow.
Reserve. Love this. I'm gonna give it a solid 9.5.
Wow.
And it did canoe on me a little bit, despite being as rolled as it was, as good as I thought it was.
Okay.
And then yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I was expecting more flavor or what, but there wasn't a whole lot there, you know. So, but I'm not after the flavor. I'm not here to taste it. I'm here to smoke it and get high. So
There you
I
go.
love it.
Okay.
So I love it. Again, these guys did a great job.
Would you buy this again?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Love that. Love
Yep.
that. Okay, very fair. Big
I feel
shout
like
out to
this would be a good daytime thing for me. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Big shout out
definitely.
to Seattle's Private Reserve as well, featuring once again. Thank you, JG. And that was their Mocha.
Mocha.
And then Leah, what are we thinking?
I mean, this is good. I don't dislike it. I feel like
And remind me the name.
oh yeah, it is the Midnight Moon cookies from Captain Yeti.
Beautiful.
Um Yeah, it's perfectly fine, but I don't know. I was expecting a little bit more. I feel like this would be great if you wanted to do stuff but not be productive. Like what comes to mind is when I tell myself I'm going to declutter or clean, but then I end up just like creating a huge mess and getting distracted by all the stuff I find. And being like, oh my God, yeah, all these papers. Oh my God, yeah, all these craft supplies. And then 2 hours goes by and I'm like, oh no, I have a bigger mess now. And I super don't want to deal with it. Um, so if that is what you're looking to do, get this. It's great. It's definitely like
Mm.
in your head, but I could be like social, but I can be by myself. I ate a bunch of cookies. It's usually really hard to get me to eat at night after work. And I ate the Lisa Frank edition Pillsbury dough cookies. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
Sounds bomb.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Wow. I would eat that.
Cute. I love
Yes,
Lisa
we would.
Freddie.
They're
We would
really
eat
good.
that. We would eat that. We love that.
Was it actually good?
Yeah, do you like the cook like they make the Halloween ones and stuff? Like
They're like the
Well,
sugar
okay,
cookie.
listen,
Sugar
They're
the
cookie.
Halloween
soft.
ones, the Halloween ones I tried this year, and they were all like, the cereals count chocolate and blueberry, etc., etc. They were fucking disgusting. The cookies were fucking gross. They're super sick. 10
Ew.
out of 10 would not recommend.
What?
no, these are
Where
just classic.
Yeah, they
Like
were
the
Maybe it was
the
a
ghost
batch.
one
Halloween
and
ones.
like the like it's a ghost, a pumpkin, and uh a cat, or there used to be a cat, and then they make like Christmas ones.
Not
The
trusting
elf ones are
anyone.
I
bomb.
feel like there's different brands.
I got
that
lettuce tray.
These
They're
are the
like
Pillsbury
the
ones.
Pillsbury or the classic.
Yeah.
But I bet there's so many weird like grocery
Exactly.
crossovers now.
Right.
Exactly.
I'm like,
Exactly.
whoa, I don't know how to deal with this, but I was here
Off-brand
for
shit.
this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. There's probably a whole bunch of off-brand ones. But anyways, okay, nevertheless, that cookie does sound great. Leah, is this something you would try again?
To be honest, this is the second time I've had it.
Well, there you have it. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, no, I liked it because my Cookie Run Kingdom game just came out with a new cookie named Moonlight Cookie. And so this was like that. This would be great to play that game on because I'm just kind of like in my own head and I could go play that for too many hours.
Okay.
So yeah.
It's a Webkins kid.
Yeah. But yeah, I would give it, I was leaning towards like 6. I'd give it like a 7.5 or 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Six
I'm
to
just
seven.
getting,
Six
yeah,
to 7.5, 8 is a big jump.
it
Yeah.
is. It
Okay.
is. But I felt bad about the 6. It felt wrong.
Don't feel bad. That's just
No, but that's how I, got to the true number because
There you go.
I couldn't figure out what justified the 6. And it's because it's not a 6, it's an 8.
Very fair. Big shout out to
Yeah.
her. We love that.
Captain
Remind me
Yeti.
that one more time.
Captain Yeti Midnight Moon Cookies.
Midnight Moon cookies. Midnight Moon. Okay. Gotcha. Interesting. Okay, very fair. Thank you, Leah. And then KBZ, what are we thinking?
Yeah. So I had the Mintmosa by Sky High. I just killed another, well, not just killed, but like I killed another bull. It was great. It was amazing. It definitely is something that I have to multitask on. At least my brain is just like, there's something nagging that I want to fill. And so I turn on music and I'm great. This definitely is a multitasking weed. This is definitely like, you don't have to put the utmost care and focus into it. Maybe you're like writing a rough draft, or maybe you're just doing something like that, something you have to revise later. Do that. That'd be amazing. Clean your house. All while listening to music. It's great.
Okay. Okay.
Right now,
Okay.
honestly, this song is a banger. Afraid to Feel by LF System. Amazing
Gotta write it
song.
down. Gotta write
Okay.
it down.
Okay. Afraid to Feel by LF System. Okay.
Period.
Okay, very fair. Okay. Thank you,
Oh.
KBZ. Oh, yeah, but yeah. What would
Yeah.
you think? What would you give this?
I would give this for not being a sativa smoker, typically, that's not my typical profile.
Sure.
I am gonna give this an 8 out of 10.
Nice.
Would buy it again. Would definitely recommend. I would recommend this over a lot of the sativas that I've tried recently. But yeah, I really enjoy the entire process of it. It does, if you're looking to get like, you're looking to be the first smoke of the day and you want it to hit right away because you just had a terrible day, this is not it. It does take a little bit longer to kick in.
Okay. Can you see yourself smoking this with other people or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could see myself smoking this at any point throughout the day, like throughout the day. With friends, that'd be great. Go out and do something. I could do just about anything on this. I don't feel inhibited or impaired. I feel like unless I had music going or unless I was listening to something, keeping my like peripheral attention, it would be hard to focus on one singular thing.
Got you. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Love that. Okay. Thank you, KBZ.
Yeah.
And big shout out. Remind me that one more time.
Mintmosa by Sky High.
Mintmosa by Sky High. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Big shout out to Sky High once again. And then Kirsty Kurtz, what are we thinking? Scale of 1 through 10.
Wow. Listen, I'm gonna tell you guys that like the last few minutes, the high really set in on this. And I was like, oh yeah, this is like nice. Like first I was thinking that I was gonna like suggest this as like maybe like a movie night, you know, something like you're just chilling on the couch or in the bed and didn't really care to get up. But I'm gonna tell you that is not the case. This is not what you should do because as the high progresses, I have absolutely no desire to I don't want to do anything. It is absolutely sedative. And I could feel that like my face was like in like absolute like resting bitch face. Like and I kept like trying and I can't make I can't. I'm high and I'm ready to go to bed. And I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. And
Wow.
I listen, I
Oh, yeah.
wouldn't
Hell yeah.
necessarily buy this strain of joint again, but I would buy this strain in the loose flower to see like more like the smell and flavor profile because I did like
Nice.
the effects.
Nice.
What was it
Nice.
It's
again?
definitely like a like if you're trying like people that come in and are looking for something to like to go to sleep, I feel like this is like
Kirsten, which one is that?
it's the hippie soap
Hippie soap.
from Seattle's Private Reserve
Gotcha.
2 whole gram.
Gotcha.
SPR.
SPR. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. At first, I was like felt really engaged and was like listening to you guys and was just like, oh, this is like a really sedative body high. But it just kind of got heavier and heavier and heavier, and I was like, damn, am I even gonna make it to review this food? Or am
Wow.
I just gonna like? I honestly was like, you could just clock off, not clock off, but you know what I mean. Like, I was
That's
like, you could
cute.
just log out. You could just like text somebody your review and go to bed. Like.
Wow. Wow.
And
That
usually I know I don't mean to sound like bitchy like that. Not at all. I just am like,
no,
it
what?
really
I'm
put me
talking
in like the
no.
perfect, like, I just
Yeah.
want to go to fucking sleep now. It's
Yeah,
been a long
yeah.
day and I'm like toasted.
I wasn't saying wow to the concept. I was saying wow
No, I
to the
know.
potency. Yes.
I feel like
That's
this
great.
this is cherry on top weed. Like, you need that
Beautiful.
last thing to just set you over the edge and end your day. This would be the thing.
That's a great
Love it.
little thingy that I'm gonna steal. Cherry
That's
on
really
top.
cute. Yeah.
Cherry on top weed. Boom. That should be a strain.
Hands
Yeah,
out.
motherfuckers, make it happen.
And pay Kirsten.
Yeah,
No.
give her free
And
Yeah.
cherry on
Yeah,
top for the
free
rest of
weed.
your life.
Kirsten,
I'll
how
take
many
free
of those?
weed.
How many of those you want when they come out with that?
All of them.
probably like, you know, um, 28 grams every time that they put it in the new store.
There you go.
Wow.
That's all we want. That's all we want.
That's
1
fair.
ounce.
That's all.
1 ounce. That's all we want.
Within
That's
legal trade limits too, you know.
Exactly.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
I'm not
of course.
trying to be greedy.
Mhm.
You look at Kirsten's room, she's got jars. She's got jars on
It's just
jars.
trash bags at this point.
Like, Kirsten, you said ounces. She's like, no, I know, but they love me. Anyways,
I love
very,
you.
very good. Very, very good. Big shout out. And thank you, Kirsten. And big shout out to SPR,
Love
Seattle's
you.
Private Reserve. It seems as though this has brought us to a close. I want to give a big shout out to everybody out there smoking weed. And remember, y'all, stay high and humble. We'll see y'all next time. Peace. Have a good one, y'all.
So-